Hi guys, hi YouTube. This is my first video, so please bear with me. But I'm here to share with you my 10 by 10 mini album. This is what I'm calling the Vintage Flora mini album. And it's really not so much mini as it is 10 by 10. But it is definitely made in the same style as the mini albums that there are. It is all handmade, obviously besides the papers. The paper collection that I'm using in here is by DCWV, or Die Cuts with a View, and it's called the Ciao Bella stack. The stack was 12 by 12, so I was able to get a lot of room to use the full pages in this album. So let's get into it. So here's the cover, and on the cover I left it pretty simple. I did glossy accent some things. This ring, the rose, the leaves, over here this bird, and these flourishes and flowers, those are glossy accented to add a little dimension to the page. But I did keep it fairly simple. So whoever, purchases this album can really just make it their own. There's lots of room in here for photos. You can put a title. I mean, it's endless. So let's open it up. And here's the first page. Sorry, I can't really get it all into frame, but basically there's this page right here. It's pretty open. You can put really a photo that's probably 5 by 7. You can fit one here. You can fit smaller 4 by 6s, your Instagram photos 4 by 4s, 8 by 8. And then right here, I just took another piece of the same paper and I made it a little cutout. So if you're just looking at it, it looks like it's the same page. Then you can slide a little tag in here. And this tag, you can have a 4 by 4 picture on here, or you can just journal on the back with like a white gel pen. So that's the first page. Then you come into here, and it opens up like this. And here you really have a lot of space to put some pictures. This is I left it open so you can tuck something under there. Then in here you have a nice size pocket. Here's a little photo mat. You can fit several little pictures on here, or one, and then journal on the back. You can tuck things in here. There's lots of space for photos, whatever you want. So then here is the second page. And in this page, I made an envelope. And you just open it up like so. And in here, made a little journaling card. Took one of the flowers from the pad, and I left it open so you can tuck something under here. The rest is for journaling. You can just tuck that back in here. You can also put photos in here if you want to put them in like a more secure place, ones that you're not using maybe. And that just tucks in here. And then you open this up. And then I left this pretty blank, pretty open for photos. Left some room for journaling on this side. This opens up. Again, I left this paper all open. You can leave this. You can let the design just speak for itself, and then you can add your photos here. Photo mat, that tucks in there. And then in here, I left this open as well, so you can tuck something in here if you want. Ticket stubs, pictures, letters, receipts. You can tuck that in there. I have a little pin in here as well that you can take out with a little ticket there. You can get more pins and just pin things in here as well. Here's another a flap that you can journal on here. It does have these light little journal lines. You can journal on there. You can put pictures on here. Pictures on here. This is another little flap. And then this is the third page. Third page I left pretty open as well. You can put photos here, have a pocket in here, nice little tag, little mat you can use, and then that opens up to this part. This is a huge photo mat. You can fit several little photos or one big one, and that just tucks behind here. I have another little ticket right here with a little spirally paper clip. Then you open it up, and then this page is nice and bare. And you can just feel free to add a huge picture. You can do an 8x10, you can do an 8x8, or you can do several ones. You can really design anything on here like you would in like like a normal scrapbook layout. Then there's this flap right here. This has another photo mat. I left this open so you can tuck something behind. Right here. You can also put photos right here. Tuck that in. This spot is another flap. I left it open because I really like the design of the bird on here. You can add a photo right here. You can journal up here. And then there's this little added flap. And in this flap, you can add like a 4x4. You could probably even do like a 4x6 if you trim it down a little bit. Right here's a little pocket. Has a little photo mat or journaling card, and then this opens up. And in here, you can have your nice little sections for your 4x4s, like your Instagram photos. You can fit them here. You can journal on here, stuff like that. Then here's the third page. Nice little lacy scallop that opens up, and you have photo mat or journaling card right here. Tons of space for more pictures. I left this open as well if you wanted to tuck something behind here. And then this again is open for you. I really wanted to make sure that I left this as unembellished as possible because I really wanted whoever gets this to just fill it up with all their pictures and all their memories, their journaling. Pretty much in this whole book, I counted, there's like over 30 places for you to put things. Tons and tons of room. So then that closes up, and this is the back. Now in this page, I left it a good area right here for photos, and then I have these two pockets. So one pocket's right here, and it's all across, and then there's another little pocket right here that's all across that you can really fit, I mean, more pictures, journaling, tickets. And then this page, I really like this ship, opens up to another pocket where you can fit a lot of stuff in. Pocket, and then it comes with a tag. And then on this flap, it flaps out so the design continues. More area for pages, papers, photos. That closes up, and then the back is this gatefold page. And here you can write a title of whatever's inside here. You can leave it blank. You can do whatever you want, and then it just opens up like so. And on this side, you have a spot for journaling. Here you can put another big picture if you want. You can collage some things. Pretty much just let your creative scrapbooking go on these big pages. There's on this flap, you can do some more journaling over here, or you can put more pictures, and that just closes up. And this is the last page. There's 5 pages total, 5 bound in pages, meaning they're attached to the binding. I do make the binding myself. Everything in here is made by hand. Besides the papers and the glue, I do use very strong adhesives. I use cardstock, very strong. I use chipboard, and I make sure that everything is in here secure and it's not going anywhere. So here's another page. Again, you can put a big photo, you can put little photos, you can make a little collage over here. Then you open that up, and then here I made a little pocket. I just fussy cut the roses, made a little pocket. You can put several things behind here, and here's a little tag that says smile, and then that opens up, and then you have this page here. You have another little flap here you can use for journaling, and that flaps open, and then another page here with the pocket. On the back you can fit tons of things in here. Here's another little photo mat or journaling card, and then here is the back page. The back page I left blank again. I did put this in here. You can title it, you can, you know, make your little title of what it is. If you don't want to do it on the front, you can put a big picture on here again, a little picture. You can even make your own little pocket if you want to attach something to here. And then here's the back, which is the same as the front. I wanted to keep it pretty, you know, universal. I wanted to make sure it had a design all around, and the spine, I don't know if you can see, the spine has this red, so it matches with the colors of the red roses on the front and the back. Now the spine is about 3 inches. Like I said, the cover is 10.5 by 10.5, and these pages inside are 10 by 10. The flaps vary in different sizes, and you can use, you know, whatever kind of adhesive you have to put your pictures in here. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you enjoy. This is available on my Etsy shop. It's a Paper for Life.